Hi guys, it's Jeannie and I'm back with a new hair tutorial for you, and today I'm going to show you how to grow your hair a matter of inches in just minutes. Just kidding. I'm just going to show you how I style and wear my new Bombay Hair Extensions. These are the 20-inch ash blonde in 160 grams. So I'm just going to show you how I style them and get them to look more natural with my hair and blend it in with my hair. So if you like this hairstyle, then just keep watching. Okay, so here is my hair in its natural state, and I'm just gonna real quickly apply my extensions and put them in. If you guys would like a separate video of me actually showing you step by step of how I put my extensions in, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up or a comment in the down in the comment section, and I'll try to get a video up for you guys. But here I'm just really quickly throwing in my extensions and getting them in before I start styling. Okay, so I backed the camera up a little bit so that you can actually see all that we're working with. So here is my hair in its natural fuzzy state, and then here's the extension hair. So it's pretty obvious that these are extensions. So we're going to fix that. We're going to blend it and style it in a way that it blends it in. So what I like to do is put the extensions in first and then style the extensions with my natural hair. That way it kind of gives it this one cohesive look, that it all blends together and it actually goes together. Now sometimes if I've already curled my extensions and I don't want to have to do it that way, I'll just curl my hair and then put them in. But then sometimes you can actually see that the curl is a little bit different, or it just doesn't lay the same way. So that's why I like to do it with them actually in my hair. So I'm just going to go ahead and curl these like I would normally do my natural hair, and I'll show you how I do that. I'm just going to apply a little bit of hairspray all over. Just a little, because with extensions you don't want to do a ton of product because you want them to last as long as possible, especially if you're putting out good money for good extensions, which these are 100% human Indian Rumi hair, so you really want to take care of these. But you want a little bit of product to help hold it. You can wash these, you just don't want to wash them too often. Just with like with my natural hair, I can't wash it too often or else it actually dries my hair out. So just be careful with extensions, especially they're real hair. You can fry them, you can dry them out, so just be careful. Okay, so let's get started. And I'm going to go ahead and section it, just because even with my natural hair, it can be a lot of hair to kind of try to manage around and curl pieces with other pieces falling. So if you add in the extension hair, it can kind of get overwhelming. So by sectioning it off, it gives you a little bit less hair to work with, so it's not as hard. Okay, so I'm just going to take the top half and section it up. Hey, there you go. That's a good look. We're done. Bye. Just kidding. Let's go ahead and get started. Gently comb through these, and what I like to do is hold my hair up at the top and then gently comb through the bottom. That way I'm not yanking the hair out or pulling on it too hard. And what I'm using is a 1-inch Revlon curling iron. It would help if it was right side up. And it's just going to give us some nice curl. I love this Revlon curling iron. I did updos for many years working in the salon and out of the salon. And this Revlon has like a texture to it, so it almost grabs the hair a little bit better. And you know, when you're trying to curl like little sections of hair, it helps really hold it and curl it instead of it just kind of slipping through with like the shinier ones. And when I take my partings, I like to make sure a little bit of the extension hair is in with my hair. Now I'm trying to do this without a mirror, so forgive me if I keep looking down at my monitor. Okay, so see, we have extension hair and my hair mixed in. We're just going to clamp it halfway up, and then we're going to start rolling. And you're trying to incorporate your hair as well as the longer extension hair, so you want to keep rolling it stopping and then rolling it some more. That way you don't have your natural hair, which is going to be shorter, poking out. Okay, and you want to let that cool before you touch it. You don't want to mess with the hair when it's still hot because that will actually encourage it to fall out, the curl to fall out. And see, it's really easy. I've worked with hair for over 10 years and I still pick up a piece and drop it out of my curling iron. It's really easy, especially when you're dealing with more hair than normal, to make mistakes, to do things. You know, don't get discouraged. Just stick with it and keep trying. And so I'm just going to keep doing this all over the head, and then I'll show you the next section. Okay, so now the bottom section is all curled, and I'm trying to avoid really touching it. You want to let it completely cool. That is an important point, whether you're working with your own hair or extension hair. You want to let it cool completely before you start combing through it with your hands or even a brush or a comb. So if you see me keep doing this, I'm kind of trying to scrunch it a little bit so that as it cools, it's keeping that curl shape so that the weight doesn't pull out the curl. Because the more you mess with the hair when it's still hot or warm, the more likely it is to fall out completely. Okay, so the bottom section is done. So now what I'm going to do is take our front sections. It's like a little beard. And clip those out of the way. And just get our hands on this top back section. And we're going to do the same thing. Okay, so we're done. Now, please tell me I'm not the only one who gets super hot when they're curling all this hair. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of hairspray. Now, as you can see, the back part is already starting to loosen up, whereas this front part is still pretty tight. I'm gonna let it cool down and then we'll kind of comb through it a little bit, okay? Okay, so now that it's cool, we're gonna run our hands through it and break up some of these tighter curls. And if you really want to soften it up a little bit more, you could always brush through it. Okay, so as you can see, now by curling it this way with the hair extensions actually in my own hair and curling them together, it really helped blend my natural hair into the extension hair. So there you have it. This is how I blend my hair in with the extensions, and it really does give it just this beautiful soft curl. My hair, you can't really see where my hair ends and the extension hair begins, which is exactly what you want when you're wearing extensions. And I'll show you the back. So there you have it. That's how I style my extensions. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!